Alright, I am back playing again. Whatever this deck is. Baratheon, Prince's Promise with Robert Baratheon. What do I set up? Probably these two. We have Night's Watch, the Brotherhood Without Banners. So this is somebody playing a bit of a weird deck. Usually this is a Wildlings deck, Night's Watch, Brotherhood Without Banners, but he's set up two stewards here, including the 3-cost Samwell Tarly, which is quite strange. I'll let him go first so that I can use Melisandre on any big threatening character that he marshals. Although I had Red Priest, so you could have the argument that I could go first and just remove it from the game with the Red Priest. I think this works. Yeah, like by going second, I get to kneel this Jon Snow and then put milk on him. Oh, and the Oath is an annoying character. But I think he has enough intrigue strength that I wasn't going to be able to really win intrigue challenges anyways. Guard Duty? What? He's playing Guard Duty, a new card. Well, luckily this doesn't work if the character just gets kneel before the challenges phase. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So I can play Melisandre. Yeah, let's go this way. We don't... Yes, of course, I am Baratheon. I don't know, I don't think I need to milk him this turn, but what else am I going to play? I guess I can do a bodyguard. So now I'm safe from Valar Morghulis. And this guard duty is a condition. I could discard it with Maester Crescent. If I have a turn where the Jon Snow is standing and not able to be kneeled by Melisandre, then I'll probably do that. Damn. I guess that was a reason to marshal the milk this turn. So again, he's Brotherhood, but there's no neutral characters, so blank agenda for the opponent this turn. Maybe he'll draw some neutral characters next turn. He is playing the Wildling Jon Snow, so I have to imagine that it's a Wildlings deck. Oh, I forgot to trigger my agenda. That was a misplay. I just clicked through everything. I was supposed to do Courtney and Crescent attack together on power, and I had a completely free agenda trigger. Wow. That was a fail. Barring the gates. Okay. I'm fairly sure there's 0 cards in my deck that are affected by that. Okay, so he's running Brotherhood, but apparently he's just playing a Jon Snow deck. Fair enough. Unfortunately, even if I kneel Jon with Melisandre, Satin will be able to stand him, and I don't think there's anything I can do about that. But I think we still just might as well do it. I guess it's going to be Milk. Oh no, I have Crescent, so let's pick Craster. And let's discard the guard duty, now that Jon will be able to stand back up. I guess I play this guy. Don't see any need to marshal this second bodyguard. He still has no power icons. Let's remember to trigger the agenda this time while we still can. Man, this is a game where I would have liked to have siege preparations, huh? Look at this hand. That's the thing. Sometimes it's really good, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Maybe I can use this King's Gate to start drawing cards. So he declared intrigue this way. This will actually let me win the intrigue challenge. But I don't care about winning the intrigue. And I can't get past John on military, plus he has Maester Aemon anyways. I don't care about him discarding one of these 3 cards. These are pretty irrelevant. Could make an argument there for using the Storm's End Maester with Courtney and then doing intrigue with Melisandre. No, Owen can defend the intrigue. He'll cancel it. So this was still the best way to do it. Drawing a card with the Storm's End Maester. Come here, Robert. Time to do your thing. Okay, now what do I do? Bit of an awkward turn. Because trade routes is overkill. But counting coppers is like... I don't know, I guess it's counting coppers. Having all 3 Great Halls is convenient. It means I'm going to be able to play Robert for basically for free. Well, that sucks. Who plays Political Disaster? What a scumbag. Good thing I didn't go trade routes, I guess. Okay. Oh man, he got me. Why would you not just put the first milk on Crescent and then put the second one on Melisandre? Seems like a misplay. I wonder if he's going to Valar Morghulis now that I have Robert on the board. That'll clear everything on his side besides Jon, so I think I'm fine with him doing that. Given that I'll be going into an 8 gold trade routes with the ability to play a 1 gold Stannis, I should be okay if he does that. Still 0 neutral characters out of him. Nice Brotherhood agenda, bro. Chooses to use Satin on Owen the Oath instead of Jon Snow. Not sure if that's correct or not. Still has 0 power icons as well, which is very convenient for me. Oh, don't stealth my Robert. Let's know Maester Aemon, so he'll actually have to fulfill military claim. That seems like the correct thing to do. Yep, kind of figured. So we're just going to play Stannis and get Robert back with the agenda. Oh, he had Ghost, so he saved Jon Snow. That's unfortunate, but Maester Aemon died, so probably okay. Well, we're definitely doing this. Then probably this. Rattle Shirt? Yeah, let's get rid of Rattle Shirt. Do this. This seems like a good enough play for the turn. Oh, he gave up. Yup, get out. Well, that was an easy win. At least that guy played fast, got it over with quickly. Maybe I'll try another one. Hopefully someone will join relatively quickly. Although maybe I should just upload a 10-minute video. Nothing wrong with a 10-minute video, right? Turns out 3 Great Halls is pretty good. Getting all 3 Great Halls, I like that. I'm sort of still going back and forth on playing Varys' Riddle versus A Noble Cause. It's 100% better. Damn, that's loud. I really need to remember to turn that sound thing off. Oh, Sea of Blood. Damn it. Well, let's see what happens. If we get like Melisandre first turn, then maybe. But we could definitely just die right away. It would be nice to just set up Kingsgate Robert, but the chance of March to the Wall is too high in a Sea of Blood deck. So I think it has to be these two. Do have 5 strength military. Hopefully that'll help me out a bit. So Varys' Riddle is 100% better than At the Gates against the 3 most common interesting start. Other openers, which are also Varys' Riddle, Naval Superiority. Naval Superiority is not really that common, but you lose the game a lot of times if you get hit with it, so it's a big deal. I guess I'm going first? Yeah, I have Robert. And of course At the Gates. But then, like, when they, like that last game, the dude just randomly played Late Summer Feast. So when something like that happens, it's not nearly as good. Alright, well, this is quite a good start. I have to say, I approve of this starting condition for me. Now, he might still milk my Robert, which will be unfortunate. But if he doesn't milk Robert, then I should be pretty much set for this turn. I went for milk on Tywin instead of bodyguard on Robert there because... Oh, I forgot to play Bastard of Robert. Wow, I'm bad at this game. This card costs 0 when Robert's out there. Man, that's an unfortunate misplay. But yeah, the milk on Tywin takes away the +2 gold before he gets to Marshal, so that's why I did it. Oh no. That's bad. I don't like that. So you can just put in the hounds and do the agenda. Alright, let's do it this way, I think. Although he'll probably have to use this Harrenhal for military claim, now that I'm looking at this, unless he wants to kill his Tywin. Bear in mind that if he triggers the agenda, then we do probably lose. One agenda trigger is probably game over. Well, that doesn't seem correct, but sure, I'll take it. Isn't Tywin just going to die now? Maybe he has the Iron Bank. If he has the Iron Bank, then you got me. But there's no agenda trigger if he uses the Iron Bank, so that's fine. Okay, I'll take it. So he's probably going to play Valar Morghulis. That means I'm going to play Trade Routes. Could also play At the Gates. I guess I'll go for At the Gates. I really need a R'hllor character so I can Scene in Flames that Hound out of his hand. That would be quite powerful. Oh, the first snow of winter, really? Okay. Don't feel like that accomplishes all that much. Kingsgate, I guess? Sure. Don't have any other big boys in hand. That first snow does allow him to keep his Hound for this turn. I can't get rid of it with the Red Priest. So that's probably the most useful thing that it does for him. Okay, well, we're definitely marshalling the character that stays for first snow. Play the 0-cost character and draw a card. I guess Red Keep? Damn, I'm like 1 gold off of what I would really like to be able to do. I don't think he has Valar Morghulis, because I think if he had it, he would have flipped it this turn. So I'm going to play the Red Keep instead of Bodyguard. I may end up regretting that. But this should be a pretty awkward turn for him, because he can't just send in the Hound. I'll just defend it and the Hound will die. He might just have to pass. I'm not sure what's going to happen. 3 gold isn't really enough to do anything super scary. And it was good to do it this way, to do At the Gates, and now I'm going to do trade routes with 3 additional locations in play compared to last turn. So it'll be a 10 gold trade routes. That'll be really good. The Hollow Hill is an interesting choice. I mean, you're playing Tywin Lannister. You can't use the Hollow Hill if Tywin Lannister is on the board. Of course, if you just let Tywin die, then I guess that's a valid strategy to be able to use the Hollow Hill. Well, that's unfortunate. The sad thing is I have to try to defend that. And I can't actually fully defend it. Like, if he adds in the Hound, I don't think I have enough strength. But because of the Sea of Blood, I still have to kneel my whole board to stop the win by 5. Because if he gets the win by 5, it's just a full board clear. Come on, dude. Where's the hound? What are you waiting on? What is the idea here? Because I think I have enough to win it. If he only does this. I mean... Yeah, like Widow's Wail isn't enough. So I'm not sure what the idea is. Like, why would you not attack with the Hound? The Hound would have made it exactly, what, 17 to 17? And he would have won it? Harrenhal, Tyrion Lannister. Oh, okay. Well, he got me. Still seems worse than just using the Hound. Because now Tyrion's gonna die. And he spent that Mind is my weapon. So Robert's gonna get marched. But this is okay because he's spent so much resources. Especially if this Tyrion actually dies. Yeah. So those both died, and he spent 2 events there doing that. So he actually lost more cards than I did in that exchange. Especially given that Davos just came back to hand. Yeah, you gotta remember to trigger your cards, dude. Can't use that in standing phase, but I guess I'll allow it. Let's discard Pylos. Do I want to discard Crescent? Let's discard Hunting Accident in one of these Storm's End Maesters. And I'm coming in on 10 gold trade routes, so I can still play a bunch of garbage, even when he marches Robert. And hopefully just get Robert back with the agenda. The ability to get the named character back from discard or dead is so nice with this agenda. It really helps you have a win condition. Because even if your guy dies... Why don't you have March to the Wall? Okay. Even if your guy dies or gets marched or whatever, the opponent still can't let you really win power challenges, or you'll just get him back, and they're like, well, shit, now what? Well, now that I can use Red Priest and Scene in Flames, he's not going to have a very good time. Even the 2 military claim doesn't matter that much. The important thing is still just not letting him trigger his agenda. I think at this point, as long as he doesn't trigger the agenda, I should be able to win. Because it doesn't seem like he has Valar Morghulis or March to the Wall. I'm going to discard the Hound with Scene in Flames. Let's get rid of Hear Me Roar. Play this dude. Play this. So see, I totally screwed his turn there. He can't use Hear Me Roar to put Jaime Lannister into play. Now he's just sitting on 7 gold for no reason. Not sure why he didn't marshal that Robert Strong in the shadows with 7 gold. Seems like a bit of a waste. Okay, I'll take it. I guess we got there. Sea of Blood, get out. Yeah, and I mean, as soon as, like, at some point during this turn, the Hound was going to get removed because I was going to use Scene in Flames while the Hound was in his hand. Either that or his first action would be to put the Hound in play with Harrenhal and attack, and I just defend it, and the Hound dies at the end of the turn from Harrenhal. So he was out of stuff there. That's why I say, even though he managed to get me with that big 2-claim military last turn, he still couldn't trigger the agenda, and that's the important thing. And then he was dead this turn because he spent so many resources doing that it didn't really like gain him that much in the end. Especially because Davos didn't even die, which with trade routes, having enough gold to sort of cancel out the cost of having to marshal him back out again, it was basically only a 1-claim military. It didn't really end up even being a 2-claim. So yep, we got there. Sea of Blood, get out.